Oh, you went live?
Yeah.
Alright, I was watching someone play bad games, so this is a good breakaway. Wait, I
Sorry.
don't see you on my followers list.
I just went live.
Dude,
Twitch probably just sucks.
I'm just gonna search your page. I haven't got a notification that you went live yet. That's the thing.
Maybe I haven't.
I'm watching an ad on your stream.
Nice. Thanks for the ad revenue, buddy.
Dude, no problem. Do you know what I hate about the Twitch change?
Which change?
They added a thing that's like, they just like, oh, watch his last broadcast because he's offline now, and they just have a link to. Yeah, except for it never goes away ever.
Yeah. Well, does it go away after 2 weeks? Like, if that last broadcast has been, like, literally deleted by now?
No, it's supposed to not show up if you're alive.
Oh, is it?
It's supposed to only show up if you're offline.
Yeah, no, does it show up if you're...
Sometimes.
Amazing. Yeah, well, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's like, it worked when it first came out. For like, a day. And it's been broken ever since. And it's been this was rolled out like, what, like a month ago or something? And I still haven't fixed it. I just wish there's no dismiss buttons. You can't like get rid of the message. So it's just like, the only way I can possibly view web pages anymore is I have to watch the theater mode.
Sorry.
Because that's the only way to get rid of the stupid message. Without like scrolling to like a weird spot every time. I just got a notification going live.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm like practically done with the basement, so...
Well, that was the case. Got off.
No, I hadn't even gone downstairs yet when I got off.
The basement is one room.
It's a very complicated room with lots of moving parts.
A lot to be part, you mean one.
What? There's buttons and gates. And an elevator.
I'm hot.
Dude, how awesome would it be if, like, part of the solution was to, you know, get on the elevator and then jump off as it goes up, and then there's, like, something under the elevator. That's, like, pretty much what they do in the water temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to do anything really complicated at the very end here.
Yeah, I suppose.
But
This dungeon's actually pretty hard, yeah.
I was gonna say, this dungeon was fairly hard in terms of, like, finding secrets compared to, like, most of the dungeons.
Well, yeah, this dungeon is, like, a huge jump in complexity off of the child dungeons. Yeah. I mean, I think that was intentional. You know, you're an adult now. Grow
You're
up.
an adult now.
Yeah.
You have to solve adult puzzles now.
You have to use boss keys.
Oh yeah, boss keys. Dude, the boss key is right next to the boss door.
No, it's not.
Oh, you're right. The boss key was really early on. I just forgot. Just make sure that...
You just have to make sure not to miss it. I mean, it is on the way to a small key, so it's, like, kind of hard to miss, but... Yeah. I think in this dungeon it's like that just to teach you what boss keys are.
I kind of feel like boss keys in general are pretty hard to miss. I think I remember Water Temple, it was actually like a whole thing.
Yeah, Water Temple is a whole thing, because basically once you have the long shot, you can get to the boss key door. So, like, the long shot, you have to get 2 small keys to get the boss key, and then, you know... Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to remember any other dungeons though. It's probably easier to go through these in order. So,
yeah,
Forest
Temple we just said.
Let's see, next would be, I guess, Fire
Temple, yeah.
Trying to remember exactly where it is.
It's in the spiral room at the top of the... Oh wait, no, that's the... Wait, where is the boss key?
Yeah. Wait, what's the kind of name? I remember there's two...
No, it's not in the other tower. That's a Skulltula and some money.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know where it is. Is it in the
yeah.
center of the first tower? No.
Oh, it's at the near the entrance. You have to go through like at the entrance on the right side of the staircase. There's like one of those things that you
The
gotta
hammer
knock
spot,
away.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you go
Oh,
like through
that's
that.
the boss key?
Yeah, yeah. You go through a little
Okay. I thought that was like another
cycle.
key.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the
Okay.
boss key. So I mean, it's like kind of the
It's
same
a
deal, but it's
thing,
not
yeah.
nearly as much. You could have forgotten that it's there, I suppose. You
Yeah,
know,
but it is
like
a thing.
for sure, if
You'll
you
find it.
take the hammer and just like follow the path back down to the start or whatever, it'll take you to the boss door, and you won't have the boss key. You know, at the very
Mm.
least. So that is a thing.
Yeah, I remember you knock the thing down and like it
Mhm.
takes you, oh, I can get to the boss door now, and you're like,
I'll have a
I
boss
don't
key.
have a boss key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So fire temple, yeah.
Water temple,
Um,
yeah.
Actually, water temple, which you said yes already.
Yeah.
Shadow.
The
Yeah,
Shadow
there's a
Temple,
thing
it's,
there.
well,
There's a
kind
thing
of, yeah.
there.
I mean, there's like a side door. I think you
I
need
mean,
a
it's the
small
same
key.
thing as I would say is as the fire temple. You know, it's like it's not much work.
Yeah, it's about
You're
as
right
much.
by the boss door, and
Mm-hmm.
can't open it. And it's like room right to the side.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I suppose you have to cross the gap, which
You
requires...
think you can find the boss key before the boss door? Which is probably true.
Yeah, I think you could.
Yeah.
Although, actually getting the boss key, the room is the,
Yeah, they put use Din's fire.
Din's Fire or whatever, yeah.
Apparently, that's something that stumped a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
For some reason, I didn't have trouble with that when I played it. I think I was just like, I'm gonna try random shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's... I mean, that's the right
Like-
thought to have, honestly. Yeah.
You know, it's just like, oh, these look like wood. Let's try to burn it, kind of thing. But it was just like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the Spirit Temple, it's in a side room
Yeah,
on the
Spirit
way
Temple
up
is
top
the
to the top where you lower
Yeah,
the
it's in the
thing.
mirror thing, right?
No, that's to get to the boss door. The boss,
Yeah.
so the way like all the way up to the top where you like lower the platform and turn the lights on so that you can destroy the face. Like on the way up the staircase up, there's this side
Oh
room
yeah,
that has
there's
the,
like a door. Yeah, that one's on the way.
yeah, that one is on the way.
That's how it was.
Yeah. I mean, the room is like kind of a weird puzzle, although you know you can just skip it
I mean,
by
what it
hitting
comes
us.
down to is all of them really, with the exception of Water Temple, really.
Yeah.
They're not far off the beaten path near the boss door. Like they're usually like either on the way that you're pretty much impossible to miss, or it's like right next to the boss door. So you get to the boss door and then you check the room right next to it and it's the boss key.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either like one of those two things, and the Water Temple really is the exception to that, I would say.
Yeah.
And Gan's Tower, it's like,
Oh, Gan's Tower is a
impossible.
joke, yeah.
yeah, it's
Well, it's definitely not impossible. I've definitely, you know, gone up to the top and not had the boss key and been like, well, that was stupid. I just didn't open the chest.
the chest opens, you just don't open it, or it's just
Yeah, like,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
The fire goes down and you're
Fire.
just like, well, let's get out of here. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they had a boss key in Ganon's Tower, honestly. They should have just not, to be honest.
Well, you see, it had a boss key because it's a proper dungeon.
Well, no, I can kind of see it being, like, for consistency's sake, but, I mean, like... Hello? What are these noises I'm hearing? Um... Rip. How does that even happen? I blame boss keys. Yo. Yo, what's up, Evan? Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the cable is bad, apparently. It just decided to die.
Dude, the final boss of Project Snow is a giant mess. Like, I don't know how much I've said on stream, but like that boss is held together by very, very, very thin, like, I don't know, very thin threads.
I don't think the threads are even real.
Yeah, exactly. Like, seriously. Where is the last Skulltula in this stupid area? I can't seem to find it. I thought there was one behind this house, but then there wasn't. But, I mean, I don't know. It's, doing pretty much every shady thing that I know how to do in Z-Script to make it work.
Well, how's the story go? If you added one gold variable...
Yeah, no, not even... No. If I add one local variable anywhere,
Anywhere, not even in the boss.
No, it has to be in the boss or something that calls the boss.
Because
Or
you added a global anywhere.
well, that also... I can't remember.
This is what you told me. I don't know if that's actually true, though.
Well, it is at the point where... So, I tried to move some of the local variables from the global script to the, like, global scope, and that did start breaking things, except it wasn't, like, breaking the quest. It wouldn't even compile. Well, actually, it would compile, but then I would get an error after it compiled. The compile error after it succeeded compiling. It made no sense whatsoever. Like,
Yes.
yes, it
Yes.
literally made no sense. But yeah, if I add any local variables like into the final boss script, and I think probably at the global scope as well, the boss just becomes transparent. Approaching. Oh, I am far past. That's exactly the problem. Like, I hit the... That's what I did. That's exactly what I did, Evan. And it's disgusting. Because it's like, well, I'm just going to replace all these variables with an array lookup, and it's like, well, that's gross. But I had to do it because I ran out of space. And yeah, I shared variables like all over the place as well. Even things that like don't even mean the same thing. Like I have a few variables like, you know, A, B, and C that are just general purpose. Well, this is an integer that I'm only gonna need like in this if statement, in this other if statement, this other if statement. Because I needed to save space. Well, they actually have, you know, more reasonable names than A, B, and C. But what was I looking for? I was looking for Skulltulas, that's right. Thank you. Oh, I do have... No, I don't have all of them in Kokiri Forest. What the heck?
I'm not sure how that saves space, honestly.
Because it's bad language. Because whenever you declare a variable, like in any scope, in a script, I think that the compiler pulls everything out to like the largest scope, like in the function call. And so you have all variables basically at the top scope. And they get renamed so that they... you know, are actually properly scoped, is how it works at the compiler level.
So all variables are global, basically?
No, all variables are, in terms of storage, at the top level of function scope. So, like, if you go into a while loop or an if
Why would you do that?
because lazy, that's why.
I don't understand.
Because that way you don't have to worry about if you have while loops or if statements or anything like that to, like, you know, add to the function stack or anything like that. The only thing that changes the function stack is function calls.
While loops and stuff don't add anything to the function stack.
Well, they can if you have more variables.
But why would you... You never reinstantiate variables within a while loop. Just wouldn't do that.
You can. If you declare a new variable in a while loop, then...
Oh, I mean like that. Well, usually compilers will just turn that into a function.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So it doesn't do that, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. How do I have weapons moving off screen?
But that's also why in... Whatever, that's not fun.
Yeah, it's beside the point. ZScript is bad. It's a lazy compiler. It doesn't do any good optimizations, and thus we run into problems. Also, I don't know why the limit is so small.
Of like defining everything top scope, why doesn't it just make everything global? Just like get rid of local variables entirely.
Well, no, it can't be global because those are saved to the file, and that would be bad.
Top scope.
Oh, well,
Like one function access a variable from another function, kind of thing.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, there's different like places that you're calling things from. Like, you could be in an FFC script, or you could be in the global script, or you could be in, you know, item script or something like that, and they're like kind of separate, you know.
Sure, but they're not.
Yeah, they're not, but
Well, like, I mean, it seems like a... I mean, it's the same thing as using a global variable, except for it's just not saved to file.
yeah. Anyway, weapons moving off screen. So the only weapons that I had problems with moving off screen were the jinxes, which I think it was script 2, script 3, doesn't really matter. Fire just worked. The ice was getting destroyed and recreated every frame because that was completely, you know, done by hand. Bubbles and darkness weren't weapons. And L weapons just worked.
Congrats on learning a song that you really should have been taught when you first showed up.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. You should probably know this song and every other song in the quest. Like, why does she withhold all this, like, all these songs? Why does she withhold the light arrows? You really could have used those this entire fight.
Should I go back to being a child? Can I do everything that I need to?
I'm trying to think.
I think that I planned it out. That's like why I went to Spirit Temple early and like got all this crap before.
Oh, you did? Then yeah, I think you can.
Yeah. Womp. I don't know which buttons are which.
Zelda Classic is a pretty awesome game.
Yeah. I mean... Yeah.
Dude, that reminds me, so... Did I tell you about the weird, like, variable scoping in Python?
What about it?
Dude, it's so freaking weird.
I mean, it's a thing. I would say that...
No,
it's different, really... but it's...
No, it doesn't make sense. Okay. So here's how Python scoping works.
I mean, I know, but go on.
If you reference a variable that has already been declared in a different scope, then you will use the same variable. Like, Python will automatically try to scope to the highest level of scope that variable exists in, and just use it. However, if you assigned the variable, then it will re-instantiate it in the local scope.
Yep.
Even if you already referenced it earlier in the same scope.
Yep.
So, for example, somewhere else you'll say x equals 3. Then in the current scope you'll say, x plus plus or whatever. And then you'll say x equals 4 and then x plus plus or whatever. Then originally it'll have the original value and add 1, and then it'll get its new value and it'll have a completely different scope and doesn't change the value in the other scope. So it acts really bizarre. However, if you have a global variable, you have you don't just define a variable as global and then be done, and just all scoping is now global for that variable. No, that's way too simple. If you assign a variable as global, and then you try to use the same variable name in a different scope, it'll assume that variable is local, a different local variable, even though it has the same name. Because Python kind of makes things in their own scoping regardless of their actual names. However, what you're supposed to do is you reassign it as global. And if you have two variable names that are both global with the same name, then Python assumes it's the same variable. So if you have multiple methods that all refer to the same global function, they'll all assign a global variable with the same name. So it's really weird. So you can't just have a top level global declaration.
Isn't there a keyword for it?
Yeah, it's global.
Oh.
That's the keyword. Yeah, it's just you have global in every single function. Like the keyword global.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Python variable scoping is...
I mean, there's languages with definitely weirder scoping, but yeah.
It's up there.
My favorite is just...
why this is... I don't get why this was is intended out of the way behavior to make it work this way.
Well, and there's also parameter passing style, which is a whole nother bag of worms.
Where you can't... Yeah, so you can't pass by reference, okay? Everything is strictly passed by value. There's no such thing as a pointer in Python. Okay. However, there's two ways to go about it. First of all, Python allows you to return multiple values, so you can return a tuple, which is basically just an array with multiple values. So you're just returning an array, and then you can have nice syntax trigger to like assign it to however many variables you want pretty quickly. So that's what you're supposed to do, really. And so function calls aren't supposed to modify any of the parameters. They're supposed, but you can have, more than one parameter being returned that's modified. The other way you can do is you encapsulate you wrap your variable in an array, and you pass the array of one element into the function.
Yeah, see, that's what you do in Z-script.
Yeah, because arrays are objects, and you can modify the objects in that pass through, because that's essentially the only way to pass by reference. You have an array, which is essentially a pointer to your. It's like hello, and that's like common practice that people do because you can't create pass by reference or create pointers.
That was a good tip. Thank you, song of what is that thing? Song of Time block? Mask of whatever, don't worry about it.
We're inside a Dorito. Dude, you know the memes like, sorry I dropped my bag of Doritos in chat? I've seen also like, sorry I dropped my small bag of Doritos in chat, and it's just like fewer Doritos.
So good, dude.
What a good meme. Dang, this was your chance to dupe all the Skulltulas.
Rip. Dude, I did that once.
More than 100?
Yeah, you can have more than 100. And so here's the thing. This is why I'm not doing it. Because when you have 100 Skulltulas, the like number on your subscreen becomes like a different color. When you have more than 100 Skulltulas, it is no longer a different color. It goes back to being like white or whatever. And so it's like, yeah, it feels wrong.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Question is, what happens if you get like 200?
That's a good question, dude.
Yeah. Maybe it's like 255 plus 100. Wrap around.
Yeah. There you go.
I highly doubt it's stored as a byte, honestly. If I've learned anything from Super Metroid, even though most things could be stored in 1 byte, most things are stored in 2 bytes.
I mean, I actually don't know, because, like, a bunch of items are stored as a bit in this game. Like, most of the item...
Sure.
Yeah, so...
It's the same as Super Metroid. The way it works is that they'll usually have, like, a 2-byte number that represents your, like, equipment. Each bit represents a certain item. But you also have, like, a count, like, your current missile count. It's 2 bytes long.
I see.
Now, the thing is, it gets weird, though, because some things that are saved to, like, SRAM are only 1 byte long. And then when they're loaded into RAM, they load it as, like, 2 bytes. And, like, opad and zeros.
Amazing.
Because generally, it's usually easier to work in 2 bytes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell the SNES to like load this value as a 1 byte number kind of thing, like load byte instead of load int or whatever. But it takes extra instructions to change the like processor mode.
Right.
So they just like store everything as 2 bytes for speed.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But there's some things that are designed for 1 byte, so it gets confusing. Like a lot of anything that works with the hardware registers generally is 1 byte. And so a lot of stuff that's in. So it's like weird. Like there's some places where there's a they'll have variables that only purpose of that variable. It doesn't do anything. It's just like near the end of like the looper or some point of loop, it just copies the value that's whatever that's in that variable address and just copies it into like the hardware register address. That's all it does. Like, so you could have written directly to the hardware address, and it would have been the same thing. And the only reason why it's like that is because hardware address is 1 byte, and the one that's being copied from is 2 bytes. So you can write it into as 2 bytes and not have to switch like your processor mode. It's something that might be writing to more than once. And you only have to change the processor mode once, basically. It's kind of like when you like first mess with like a lot of like really weird stuff, and, like wow, it's really bizarre. Like why did they do it this way? And then like when you work with it, you actually start like programming assembly. You're like, oh, this actually kind of actually makes sense.
We're gonna break into Shadow Temple early. It's a little late for that.
Well, I don't think he's doing any of the dungeons like early. And also at this point, it's only like, well, no, there's
Shadow Temple early is pretty much like the only thing early left for me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, getting the color boots early would be pretty great.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Dude, I just got bomb shoes. I did all the glitches to get bomb shoes, as you can clearly see.
Jeez, why don't they just do some speedrun? Just get bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much easier.
So much faster.
Yeah, like doing all those crazy clips and all that kind of stuff just it takes forever.
Yeah, dude.
What are they thinking?
What were they thinking?
Why is there a small key down here? There's just bomb shoes in there.
No, there's an item. And also some Skulltulas.
The item is bomb shoes, right?
Also some Skulltulas. I gotta get the Skulltulas, is pretty much the main thing.
Did you ever do the chess game with me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I should probably put this shield away. There are fire bats in here.
I was gonna say, this green fire kind of fire?
No. Unfortunately. Oh, that was worthwhile.
I did like how in this game, unlike...
Oh, no!
Rip. I like how in this game, unlike the other two Zelda games with like, you know, exchangeable shields, is that like, there actually is like a purpose for using a lower tier shield.
Mm-hmm.
Because
at least as a child.
Using a high Hylian shield kind of like experience shield. So you can't use your sword.
As an adult, mirror shield is pretty much the only way to go, though, once you have it.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I mean, like, as a child, like, there's a reason for using the small shield. As an adult, you can't even use small shield.
Right.
But, like, in TP, there's, like, as soon as you get
oh,
hit,
yeah.
there's literally no reason to ever use the wooden shield.
Absolutely.
And Skyward Sword, if you had a higher tier shield, there's... Well, I guess technically there could be a reason to use it. Like, if you have, like, the... If, for whatever reason, you have multiple shields, and you have, like, the regen shield, with the sacred shield, and you have...
how they all work, to be honest, but yeah.
I mean, well, like, if you have the wooden shield can burn, so it's weak to fire. And the tier 2 shield is made of, is the iron shield, which can get electrocuted. So, like, if you're in the fire area, you don't want to use the wooden shield, and if you're in the electric area, you don't want to use the iron shield, for example.
Right.
And the tier 3 shield has regen, but has low health. So if you take a couple hits with it, you should take the shield off, or switch to a shield if you have one. Which I kind of doubt, because why would you carry 2 shields with you? So I guess like there's like a minor, like there is a reason to like switch from one shield to another, but like it's pretty weak, I guess. Dude, this room is shaped like a squid with a really long nose.
So Squidward.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know, where am I? After I like embarrassingly fell in that stupid hole.
I mean, it's not like you saw what it was.
That's true, but I should have known. That is the wrong song. Dude, I cannot play Ocarina. Like, seriously, I'm just incapable. God dang.
Like a time we were trying to play Scarecrow song.
Dude, that was exciting.
Dude, watching the VOD.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you didn't have VODs, you weren't streaming it, and you had to like go back to being a child?
Play a new song.
Well, you'd play the same song again, but you wouldn't realize it.
That would be pretty great.
I assume he doesn't say anything like that if you play the same song.
No, he doesn't care.
It's like, wow, that new song is great.
Yeah, basically. It's pretty much exactly the dialogue, to be honest.
Dance the day away.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what was the moral of the story? Z-Script sucks? Is that...
The moral of the story is that you still have not finished TPHD.
Yeah, don't worry about it. OT is better anyway.
Womp.
Womp.
I mean, I'm not about to disagree.
Bonk. Dude, I got a recovery heart. My life is recovered. That is not how you do that trick. That is also not how you do that trick. Dude. It's like, I don't know, a lot of the things that come up, it's like either A, shouldn't be a thing, or B, like... And or B, like, you don't know about it to, you know, begin with, so it's like, what was I supposed to do? How was I supposed to know that they were gonna, you know, be a ridiculously low, like, local variable limit? It's like... If I had known, then, like, the world would be a different place, you know?
I would have designed it a little differently.
Yeah, exactly. Where is the key?
I thought it was in one of the caskets.
It is in one of the caskets.
Look harder.
Yeah, Bill, you can do something cool. I just don't know what that is. Well, maybe it's not this casket, huh?
Dude, just open every casket. What could possibly go wrong?
Don't worry about it, dude. I can at least be somewhat cool every now and then. It only took me like 5 tries to be cool.
Yo, nice. That was some like spear track shit right there. I'm sad that was... Or no, that's Phantom Hourglass. I think that was fixed in spear tracks. For whatever reason, they decided that bug was too cool for the game.
Rip.
I don't remember if there's any other like Zelda game that has like anything like that
What, grabbing items with the boomerang?
on the return. Specifically, it goes through walls.
Oh. Well, I mean... Isn't there like some stuff like not necessarily grabbing items but hitting switches in
Yeah, I
the
was
Oracle
saying, in Link to
games
the
that
Past,
are?
there's stuff where you can.
Oh
hit
yeah, in Link to the Past as
that.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, in Link Past there's stuff where you can hit switches by throwing it like where
Mhm.
like it comes back through a wall and hits a switch.
I feel like that was an intended thing in like one of the rooms in Oracle of Seasons. I mean, in Oracle of Seasons is kind of weird to say because like you have control over the boomerang.
Control. Yeah. But like specifically like picking an item up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't even pick items up with the boomerang in a lot of games, so, or at least not like key items, such as keys. I don't think you can in the Oracle games. I'm
Quite a few of them.
I don't think you can in the Oracle games.
I think you can do it in like a lot of the 3D ones though.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think you can Skyward Sword.
There's a boomerang in Skyward Sword?
A fuck shot.
It's not a boomerang, but okay.
There's also a beetle.
Yeah, well, the beetle, like, obviously picks things up. It's like it's used pretty much. And
Yeah,
it
but I don't
switches.
think you can pick up hearts.
Like heart pieces?
Heart contain. Well, yes. My heart container is for sure. I'm trying to remember if it can or not.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Forever.
Yeah, I don't
Well, we were talking about major items.
Sure.
It's pretty
yeah.
much the only major item you can pick up because.
Well, it's like pseudo
You don't have
required.
any keys lying around. Every key
Yeah, I was gonna say like most key items are in treasure chests in the 3D games as well. That's why it's like really hard to say. I mean, to be fair, most key items are in treasure chests in every game, so
Yeah, well, I mean,
the exception of like, you know. Oh my god, I just got the friggin' actor glitch. Kill me now. I was trying to go through the door.
So how come OT doesn't have like a item randomizer yet?
Oh, what?
An item randomizer.
I don't know.
Like, it's a pretty popular game and it's pretty broken. You would think there would be an item randomizer because there's a room randomizer because LOL, but like randomizing every item and like making sure there's like, you know, enough keys in every dungeon and enough like there's like the boss key map compass in every dungeon, but it's like randomize every single chest. I was just thinking about because there was an item randomizer for Link to the Past recently, and I was like, I was surprised one came out for Link to the Past
Before Ocarina of Time.
before OT. Yeah. Well, it probably didn't help that I don't think every chest is even documented anywhere. Like, I remember.
I'm mad.
Remember that stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a legend. I don't even remember the number ended up being like 500 or something stupid. Dude, it was glitchless until you die ISG.
What? I've done ISG multiple times, please. Were you not watching the Phantom Ganon fight? I literally used ISG to kill him. Also, did you see dot skip?
I mean, you did dot skip after you had items.
Yeah.
And then you realized you made a mistake.
I didn't make a mistake. The door is obviously open now.
Dude, you were unable to clip back.
I didn't need to clip back.
I know, you cheated with save orbs. What bad speed on you are.
No, that's not the problem. Getting back through the door is the problem. I'm a child again.
Yeah, I know, you just reopened it because you had the things.
Yeah. That actually doesn't work though, as simply as you'd think.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, okay, you watched it. It's hilarious though. It's such a stupid glitch. I'm just gonna get the Lens of Truth. How does that sound?
What is gonna be 99%? All items except Lens of Truth?
Well, the point was that I was like, you know, going around and getting all this crap like without the Lens of Truth because I'm dumb and don't know where things are.
Are you gonna use Lens of Truth to get through the desert? Oh wait, it's too late.
Too late.
Hammer and Swamp Palace 2G. Oh, is it? Okay. I mean, it's not surprising. Like, I think you're talking at Dusty at one point, and he basically, not the impression, he basically just generates he has like a graph that describes like what items can you reach, or like what chests can you reach from like what items. For like Super Metroid, it's basically how he did it. And then he like randomizes them in a way that the graph constraints still work. So you might not necessarily, it doesn't ensure that you'll never get stuck. So you can get stuck in the Super Metroid one, but it's guaranteed that there is a completable path. That's the way it works generally.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. This is the big problem that you and I were trying to do when we were like discussing, because like we're trying to find a way that's, same with you and I, trying to find like, it's not just that there is a completable path, but that there is no.
I missed.
Dang it. But yeah, in Super Metroid there aren't very many ways to get stuck, and most of them are like, well, generally speaking, you really shouldn't try going there. Like, it's so unlikely that item you need is there. Like, for example, going to Spore Spawn, you need a bunch of items. Like, you need Morph, you need Super Missiles, and I think that's it. And so if you don't have, like, those items entering Spore Spawn, you shouldn't bother.
I mean, like, all this aside, I'm still gonna say, like, I feel like games like this are kind of bad for randomizers in general to begin with. I don't know. Like, I still think, like, you know, basically the original randomizer, friggin', you know, Pokemon is, like, pretty much the best game to be randomized.
Yeah, but there's, like, no, like, graph constraints at all.
Exactly, that's why it's so good.
But, anyways, for Link to the Past, I think that's what he said that he used the same, like, algorithm. Yeah. I mean, he basically has this randomizer, just, like, it's a matter of, like, generating a different graph.
You found a huge rupee. That's worth 0 rupees. So do I vine clip now? Is that the next step in the plan? I don't remember how to vine clip. Also low water, so GG. One whole rupee. Take that. Dude, I don't know if any of you have been to that room, but you may or may not get one whole rupee at some point in Project Snow. Well, rip, I got eaten. How many Skulltulas are there on this map? Is it just the 3? Yeah, alright. There's one more chest though, so I may as well get that while I'm here, I suppose. Nice. That was amazing. Whatever, buddy. I guess I didn't ask Navi about Dead Hand. Should have done that. Oh well. I'm just worried about missing Skulltulas that are like, you know, child only. Also, I really wish there was somewhere for me to spend this money, but there's really not. I suppose the archery games are about the only thing that's left. Also, you know, a bunch more money to get from the big Poe dude. It's gonna like dump a bunch of cash on me that I will never need. Are you joking? Are you kidding? Oh my god, please. Tip him in bleach? It. Counterfeit was that easy, I'm sure someone would have done it already. Take rupees as a souvenir. Wow. What's up?
I disappeared for a while.
Oh, sorry.
Did I miss anything? I left in the middle of the discussion.
I got the Lens of Truth and Peaced Out. Oh.
Dang, didn't even get the dungeon item.
No, I got the dungeon items, all 3 of them.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. These frogs need more explosions. What? Wait, aren't these guys supposed to have another? Oh, here we go. That was weird. Oh, this is gonna be impossible. Not too slow? Oh my god. How long does this go on for?
Forever. It doesn't end.
Really?
I don't think so.
Wait, you can just mash keyboard? What the heck? I can just mash keys. There's no penalty for, like, hitting the wrong note. Alright. Is what I was trying to say there. I don't think I wanted to go down the river. Pretty sure I want to go up the river. After all. Dude, I always thought that too. It feels like it's straight out of DK64, even though this game came before DK64, didn't it? an okay hint. Give that hint a 2 out of 5. Ah, there you are, my good friend. This stupid bug that wasn't here as an adult for no reason. Ow. This is a good camera angle. Dude, nice. I want to be a Kokiri. I wish you could, like, talk to some of the other fairies in this game. Like, why do the fairies just kind of float around? None of the other ones, you know, do anything. Except for the ones that heal you, but those are also not the ones I'm referring to. They also don't talk to you. Wow, dude, this guy dissing the fairies. Shouldn't say bad things about fairies. I'll come back to haunt you. I really wish that I had Nocturne of Shadow. That would be good. But do not.
We gotta play through more of the game to get that.
Rip. I have, okay, there's, let's see. I need to hit Goron Village. I need to hit Spirit Temple. And I need to hit that might be it. Of course, those things are literally on the opposite corners of the game, so. And it's like, I don't really have a good way to travel to Goron Village, because I think if you play Bolero, you're like trapped in the crater as a child. There's no way out. Right?
Hmm?
If you play Bolero, you're trapped in the crater as a child. Can't get out without the hook shot.
Work out.
Yeah, you can't get to Goron Village quickly, is what I'm saying.
No.
I'm just gonna go to the Temple of Time.
I mean, you have to do it eventually, don't you?
Well, I'm basically, I can warp straight to Spirit Temple, right? So it's like not really an issue of how to get there. Wait, I didn't check Kokiri Forest, did I? Alright. Ugh, it's nighttime. It's hot in here. Even though it's like overcast outside, so I don't know why it's so hot right now. Oh, I need to do the chess minigame. Someone remind me before I become an adult again, because I'm gonna forget that.
Chess.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Crap. See, the lens of truth is so weird in this game. I never, like, quite understood. Like, it makes some invisible things visible, and it makes some visible things invisible that, like, aren't really there.
Sounds like X-ray.
But then, like... Yeah. There's, you know, secrets and stuff that it just totally doesn't show you at all. I gotta look at, like, a bomb wall, and it's like, that doesn't go away. Or, like, even, like, you know, a hidden grotto.
I think
Those
it's
aren't
supposed
shown.
to show things that are, like, that are either hidden or, like, fake illusions that are, like, caused by magic. So it's supposed to be, like, it's supposed to show you, like, the truth of what's actually there if you remove the magic.
Sure.
That makes any sense.
But, like...
Like, bomb walls aren't magically concealed, you know what I mean?
I suppose.
The weird things is that, like,
What about, like...
lets you see inside of chests. I don't get it.
Also,
magically
like,
hidden.
what about things like, you know, Song of Storms grottos, where you play the friggin' Song of Storms to reveal a grotto? That's clearly magic.
Yeah, but the it's not like the magic is concealing the hole. Like, the hole's there and magic just hiding it.
I suppose. Ow.
Like, it's specifically supposed to be hiding illusions. Like, that's what it reveals.
Yeah. Well, it's a poopy item, that's what I think.
Oh, I don't think anyone disagreed with that.
Alright. What is happening with my life right now? I mean, I know what's happening, but why? God. I guess I'm doing this. Goodbye, bugs. You served me well. Have I done the awful thing? Okay, here we go. There's more Skulltulas around here somewhere, but I'll find them later. This sounds somewhat similar to what happens in Ocarina of Time. Or Majora's Mask. Yeah, that one. Wow. Oh, it's every 100 years. Well, things somewhat seem more reasonable all of a sudden.
Well, what did you say?
I thought it was 1,000.
No, no, the 100 years.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, we still said that they lived, you know, were long lived.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever, but.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere near as old as the Sheikah.
Right. So what exactly does she have in mind when she says she'll do something great for me?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly does she have in mind when she says she'll do something great for me?
I don't know. Money.
Money.
She's a thief, what do you
Power.
think?
Fame. Glory.
No, probably just glory.
Yeah. That's the noise that Armos makes. What? Excuse me? Oh god. Well, okay. Somehow that was a lot easier than it was supposed to be, I think. Ah! Destroyed. I am on fire. Dang it. Well, whatever, that works too. Bombs? Bombs. What? Alright, we're busting out the bomb chews. The bomb chisels. Where is he? Dude, I can't see. Dang thing. That was kind of gross and slow. There's another one? Well, screw you. Ow. So how much damage am I gonna get nailed with if I, you know, attack a Dark Nut head on? Or take it, like, what, Iron Knuckle, there you go. If I take an Iron Knuckle to the face, like, that's just gonna annihilate me, or I'll be fine, right? I don't think I can actually reach that, huh? Not from here. Suppose I could, you know, bomb hover or something, but screw that. Oh my god! Well, holy crap, I'm like dead. I didn't realize it took so much damage. Huh?
Please don't die.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Well, Iron Knuckle might wreck me though, I don't know. We'll see. Apparently, things, you know, actually deal damage in this game. I'm missing one. Wow, this is actually pretty tight. You guys remember that video of me destroying an Iron Knuckle in Majora's Mask with Goron Link?
No.
It's a pretty good video. That's upsetting. Remember me?
Yeah, I remember to give me some money.
Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time were merely a legend. What? Makes no sense. Do you want to hear what I said again? I'm leaving you forever. Please talk to me more. No. You do realize that there's just, like, solid wall off in that direction, right? Like, where do you think you're flying off to, buddy? Oh my god. If you wore them, you would feel power in your arms. The power to lift big things with A. That's a very specific feeling. Also, you usually use them to push, not lift, but whatever. You can use them to lift, so I won't complain about that, but... Metaphor for life, yes, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Dude, why don't we get to see black magic in, like, any other Zelda game? Also, why black magic? I can never remember the distinction between, you know, black magic and white magic and red magic and blue magic, and I assume it's not the color of the magic. Pretty sure you can mega flip this, assuming you know how to mega flip. I will give this one bomb shoe. I think I already screwed up. Oh! I missed. God dang it, dude.
You're bad.
That was a very strangely timed mega flip too, because I knew that the first flash was at the wrong time. So after that I was just like, well, I'm gonna wing it, and then it worked, which is a miracle because what the heck. But yeah, okay. Okay, I need to make sure I'm not forgetting anything as a child before I go back to being an adult. So we're gonna look through the map. Alright, I got the thing here. There was nothing here. I got things there. I don't know. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but if I did, then I wouldn't be forgetting it, so... Oh! Chess minigame. Thank you. Also, Goat just said it. Okay. Apparently it's nighttime. For some definitions of nighttime. Maybe it's early morning. I can't really tell. Or is it always play this music by the Temple of Time? By music, I mean ambient sounds. Ambient, oh my god. What is English? Actually, oh, these guys are out here at night. Dude, these guys must have some like extremely high endurance to be able to dance in circles 24 hours a day, every day, for 7 years. I have a dog following me into the treasure box shop. Well, I mean, they're clearly lovers, so perhaps and. But yes, that would be quite the plot twist. Winner! It's not even like you got a heart piece, it's just straight up winner. Oh, here we go. Actually, come to think of it, how many heart pieces are left? I've gotten 14 hearts. I have fire, water, spirit, shadow. So 4 heart containers, that puts me at 18. Plus... Okay, so I need 5 more? Oh boy. Death Mountain Crater. Shadow Colossus. Shadow Colossus. Hello, Desert Colossus. Archery? Desert Archery, I think gets you a heart piece. Oh, Skulltula House I have yet to retrieve. That's 4. ISG off the Master Sword. Let's go. I'm missing a heart piece in my head. I don't think there's any heart pieces in training grounds. My memory is seriously failing me right now. I'm like thinking really hard and I can't place it in my head. I'm sure I'll probably just stumble upon it. That's what I can hope for. Wait, I might know where it is. Oh my god. Isn't there another hole around here somewhere? Unfortunately, I have the Stone of Agony to aid me here. I am remembering a hidden grotto that's got water in it, and you need the iron boots, and then there's a heart piece or something. Ah, screw you, buddy. The tree where you see the bunny head guy. Is there one over there? I mean, it's like kind of in that realm of the world. Or that's like kind of the same realm of the world that I was thinking of, so maybe... Hello? Is this the first Zelda game with Epona? Yeah, it is. It's really the first Zelda game with a horse. I better not need a long shot for this. I'll be pretty upset. Shouldn't. At the very least, I'll get up on the box. Oh yeah, no problem. Can I not do this minigame at night? I probably can't. Well, this is going well. Alright, I can do 1500, I think. Yeah! What? Oh, that was a good waste of an arrow. Am I already screwed? I think I might be. Oh, now I'm doomed. I actually improved my score, so that's something. While missing a pot of all things. Well, I'm done for. Wait, if I score 5 100s right now, somehow I improve my score again. Oh no! Well. I improved my score. Oh my god. I deproved my score. I am the ultimate master! Wow, nice. Probably go eat. Let me try and find this grotto. Alright, this was the last heart piece. I did remember properly, I just couldn't find it. Alright. Do our friends, the ghosts, only show up at night? I didn't think so. Yeah, whatever. I don't really know where they are anyway, so... Whoops. Trying to decide what to do for lunch. For breakfast? I don't freaking know. I haven't eaten yet. Even though I woke up like 5 hours ago. Oh my god. I can't aim this bow, apparently. You think I would have learned after the previous encounter with aiming at targets, but no. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my god. You know, I didn't get the Skulltula thing again. I'm smart. You are a piece of heart. Ow. No! It ran away from me. What the heck? Medigoron's Blade Store. Why is he called Medigoron? He's clearly not like, you know, a medic. Crap. I'm gonna go to lunch. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be maybe back, maybe not. We'll see.